suspended until 10 minutes before it was put on social media. We still have yet to hear anything from Kathy. It's no surprise. You can see what's being said on social media, and yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but as usual, she remains silent, and that's unfortunate when our lives are being threatened.
Back to the court. Go ahead.
How was it just to sit out that game, and what were your thoughts on the fact that they won, even though you were absent?
Yeah, I mean, we have more than enough talent. Just super proud of how my team continues to fight through all the adversity that we're facing. I'm just super happy to be a part of this franchise and how they've supported me through this whole thing and had my back. It was hard to sit and watch the game, but like I said, just super proud that they were able to grind out a win.
Listen, just kind of looking back on the court with where you were before everything that happened, I feel like you're taking the same amount of shots from the mid-range that you did last season, which was some of the most you did in your career. What's your relationship with the touch there? Like, how are you seeing that open up more opportunities for you to score at Impact?
Yeah, I got to continue to be more aggressive. I think a lot of people give me that shot each and every game. I just have to be willing to take it more, which, like you said, in the last 2 games I have. So just continue to be confident in my ability in that shot. I mean, I practice it each and every day, and yeah, it's my money shot.
We spoke with Shay Carter yesterday, and she's just talking.
At the incident and like culture and stuff like that on social media, how do you feel that they can better support you through this incident?
I think it's not even about the suspension. If that's what they felt was necessary in that moment, then so be it. But I think there's a lot of other plays that you can say the same about. I think the biggest thing is it's just about our safety. We're so concerned about the safety on the court, but time and time again, we're having people threatening our lives, leaking addresses out there, putting crazy pictures that have nothing to do with basketball. So at some point, the league needs to put a stand on it. They came out with no hate speech, but I mean, what is that going to do? At some point, time and time again, players are going through this, and the league remains silent. So I'm sick and tired of it, and it's time for them to step up and have our backs in these instances.
How do you think it affects your ability to play going forward?
It doesn't. It doesn't at all. At the end of the day, it's basketball. Basketball is meant to be physical. Like I said, I didn't even know that play happened. If you watch the clip back, no one in the stands, their bench knew that it happened. But again, that doesn't change anything of how we play basketball. Basketball is a contact sport.
Listen, with Noemi, it feels like y'all have like a synergy with two-player actions. I don't think there's a better person to talk about playmaking than with you, but with her, what are you seeing from her in terms of like the touch and the reads that she's making that's kind of giving y'all another playmaker to add to the ball movement that y'all like?
Yeah, I think she's just getting more and more comfortable with playing at this level. I think she surprises us sometimes with what she's able to do. Her ability to
Yeah, you just heard it. Alyssa Thomas is the victim here. Unfucking believable. Well, better change my stuff here. I'll give you a standing ovation.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Let's kick it. Yeah, remember to hit the like, hit the share button, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. YouTube at Busy. That being said, let's get busy. Gotta laugh about this today. She literally held a press conference to say she's the victim. Basically. Because she's getting hate, whatever, on social media. Death threats, so she says. There's a thing called a police report. We can try to find these people. But let me guess. They're Indiana people, right? Caitlin Clark fans, I guess, right? Oh, man. I couldn't get home fast enough to start this shit today. So, Alyssa Thomas, instead of having a golden opportunity to say, hey, my bad, I made a mistake, I took my punishment, and let's move on. No, she took time to bash the fans. The fans. This woman is a millionaire now because of Caitlin Clark. It's a fact. I'm going to have to look at some more here. Because Stephanie White had a interview today. Now I got to go look for it. So I'm going to go look for it. And I shall return.
AB's sneakers on today. Before we start with questions, I just want to address, what's going on with AT. I think first and foremost, it's absolutely unacceptable. I think as a league, as a whole, there's been so much more toxicity, racism, homophobia.
I'm going to have to stop it right there. First thing she wants to start talking is upholding Alyssa Thomas. Caitlin Clark is your team, is your star player. And she's not at practice. So we're going to uphold the real victim here, right? Alyssa Thomas.
Not coming from WNBA fans, Indiana Fever fans. I believe that this is people who are using our league, using our players to further divisive agendas. It's not acceptable. Yes, we have to continue to protect our players. We've got to continue to support our players in our league. We get to play a basketball game. And AT was exactly right. Like, we get to play a basketball game. And yes, that's going to come with criticism.
Did you guys really have fans before? I'm being honest here. So you don't know if they're WNBA fans or Caitlin Clark fans or just people wanting to troll the internet. It's possibility it could be all. Or any of the three. What can you do about somebody talking shit on the internet? I just started this podcast. I'm already getting a bunch of people wanting to come on and talk shit to me. I've never gotten any threats or nothing, but I was on a panel earlier today on my lunch hour, and some of the big podcasters that I know told me that they get these kind of threats. Nobody can do. It's the internet. They use like user 1,000,052. They have no profile picture. They have no friends. They have nothing. They just use it to troll to get to say a bunch of bullshit. And it's simple. Don't read it. I'm sure at every game, these girls have security. I'm sure. Outside, they get. I'm not condoning anybody who makes a threat like that. That is absolutely terrible, and it should not happen. But there's some weird fucking people in this world. Anyway, Stephanie, these are some of the reasons why right here to Stephanie White, I'm not a fan. I'm not. I've been saying it for a long time. I believe that Caitlin needs a former NBA coach or a male coach. Not because I'm being sexist, because this shit right here. bowing down to a woman who just throat punched her star player. While, let's just call it what actually happened. Caitlin Clark was in a defenseless position. She was flat on her back, falled because she was trying to get through the middle, fell on her back, and Alyssa Thomas took total advantage of it. Did she want to hurt her? Probably. I guarantee she wanted her to feel it. You can see how flexed that arm is. You don't just get up with your fist. You don't fall down with your fist. You show me anybody when they fall on the damn floor that they fall with their fist clenched. That's bullshit. Nobody does that. You break your damn knuckles if you do that. No, she wanted to get a shot in on Caitlin Clark, and it's in the whole damn world sees it. And then you got Alyssa Thomas sitting here saying, "Oh, nobody saw it." Hello, dipshit. People have cell phones. They have cameras all over the place. You're not alone. I seen it on TV. Right? Why does it happen? Soon as it happened. Because you had your girlfriend and your goon squad around you to block it off because you added insult to injury when you did that. Then you had to step over. You kneed her in the crotch and then you throat punched her all in one play. But you're the victim. You're the victim of hate speech. And then this dipshit coach here has to defend you. I can't feel sorry for you. Because you should have got more than one damn game. And not just because of that incident. For all the incidents. Where's Napheesa Collier at this year? Oh, that's right. You broke her fucking leg last year. Jesus Christ. This woman is a dirty ball player. And Kathy Engelberg is too big of a pussy to fucking do anything about it. I mean, she's gonna have to stand up and make a damn corporate decision. Alyssa Thomas should have got about 3-game suspension and a $10,000 fine. That's how you put a stop to this shit. Let's listen to more of this dipshit talk, shall we?
A WNBA fan. Our league is about inclusiveness. Our league is about competition. Our league is about elevating.
I'm going to stop her right there. Your league is not a fucking social club. It's a basketball league. It's a professional basketball league. It's about playing basketball at the highest level and getting paid to do it right. And us fans don't want to pay you millions and millions of dollars to come and watch you hurt people on purpose. I get basketball can be a contact sport. Played it all my life. Got the accolades to prove it. Played it all my life. You can get hurt playing it. You can twist an ankle. You can get a hard foul. These things are going to happen. But when one player keeps doing it time and time and time again, and you're seeing a pattern here, then you have to put a stop to that pattern. You have to change that pattern. You have to make an adjustment. You got to say, okay, we're going to have to watch this closely. And it's not just her. There's others. But you have got to get this under control, Kathy Engelberg. And Stephanie White, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. You're about, what, because you used to coach Alyssa Thomas? She more important to you than the superstar that's not at practice today? Or yesterday? She's more important to you than that. It's unbelievable.
Different walks of life. That is what our league has always been about from day one. That is what our league will continue to be about. And we will continue to compete at a high level, hold ourselves to a higher standard, continue to be on the forefront of social norms, and we will continue to support one another collectively as a league. Players, coaches, staff, support staff, everyone. We're about elevating. We are not about demeaning, demanding. We are not about continuing this narrative. And it's just absolutely unacceptable.
You don't coach Phoenix, but she said that she didn't even hear from the league in the process. Do you think that that's a fair way for them to have gone about this at all? That it ended like that?
No, I mean, I think obviously when there's a lack of communication, the void is filled with negativity, right? I think, being able to communicate, being able to be the one who reaches out first is important. So yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I would love if I was in that situation, I would have wanted to hear from the league. Look, none of us can control social media. The things that we can do to minimize it. Some of us are in better position than others. Myself as a coach, I don't have to get on there. Players, their brands are on there, and so it's different. It's different, and we can't control that. We know, but continuing to put whatever we can in place, I think, to support, to help. And then from a human standpoint, checking on one another. Checking on one another is important too.
She mentioned when she was with Connecticut, you were her coach
Yep.
in the series against the Fever. Actually, she felt similar things. Do you recall that? I remember you talked about this stuff during the first round, and do you feel like fan behavior has improved since then?
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm going to weigh in on that one right there. It was a complete lie. Complete and utter lie. She lied. Then you had, what's her name? I don't know. Dumbass, what's her name? Shanae Oguma. I can't pronounce her goddamn last name. Anyway, it ended up being a lie. They did an investigation. It was a complete and utter lie. So we know that she's a liar. She's been proven to be a liar. They did an investigation. It was a lie. Is she lying about these death threats? We know she's a liar. I tell you what, this league.
Because I remember our players talking about it. I remember, myself, talking about it. I don't know if fan behavior has improved. I don't feel like legitimate WNBA fans are the ones that we're talking about. I feel like it's an online community. And maybe this is my privilege and my being naive. But I truly believe that it is an online community that is using.
Yeah, she said privilege.
Our players to continue to further divisive, hateful narratives.
Have you spoken with AT or Nate Tibbetts at all since
I have not. No.
last week?
No, I have not. And finding out about her comments last night, I just wanted to address it.
Think you will when you guys play?
Yeah, I think I will. Mm-hmm.
Caitlin or Sophie are going to be able to practice today?
Sophie is not. Sophie is still home under the weather. Caitlin did an individual workout this morning.
What does that entail for her? Is she with coaches for that? Is she just literally by herself?
No, she's with our player development coaches, with our medical staff, with our sports performance staff, and just working on some basketball skill stuff, movement pattern stuff as she continues to work her way back to full team activities.
Too early to know about availability for Sunday. Do you have any idea for that?
Yeah, no, I think it's still too early.
Do you have a better idea?
I decided to stop it right there. Because it's about to ready to make me puke. Caitlin Clark is not at practice again today. 2 days in a row. She's in a private area practicing with doctors and assistant coaches. She's not doing team practices. Then there's another interview. I'm not even going to play that because I don't want to get mad at Kelsey Mitchell. because I really like Kelsey Mitchell. I like her as a player. I like she can score some buckets. Obviously, the Fever needs that. But there's actually a video out there of that same practice of her wanting to embrace Harris as the point guard. That's what it seemed like anyway. She didn't actually come out and say that. She just wanted her to get more playing time. She's the third string point guard on the team. Her entire job is just to practice. Kaylin's the starter, and our first round draft pick, Raven Johnson, is the backup. Harris played good in that last game. I'm not going to take it away from her. She played an excellent game. Caitlin Clark is the starting point guard, so I'm not going to go there. I don't want to insinuate something that I maybe regret later. I've already done a little bit of that because I was concerned about the way Vision and Jason Whitlock was all talking about this possible conspiracy. And now I'm second guessing myself. Is there something going on in Indiana? Something that has not been publicized yet. She retweaked her back. You know, I'm an old man. I'm 56 years old. I know a little bit about back problems. That girl's 24. Get a grip on that. Get a grip on that quick. But Jason Whitlock thinks something's going on behind the scenes. Maybe there is. We've seen Caitlin on the sideline, into it with her assistant coaches, into it with Stephanie White, and she's constantly getting taken out of the game. She was cooking in that game. She was cooking. Well, going into she had 19 points and 8 assists, I think by halftime, or right before she went out. She was getting ready to set a WNBA record of going 8 straight games of scoring over 20-some points and 5 assists. Another record that she was getting ready to abolish. Well, actually, she was going to break her own record. She just set that record a few days before this game. She set that on Monday night when they beat their ass that night. It's a damn shame, man. You got a coach that's worried about this poor woman's feelings. She got a 1-game suspension and $1,000 fine, and she makes $1.5 million a year. Tell me what the hell hurt her. What hurt her? She didn't get no attention with that. She needed a fine that's going to make her feel it. All this woe is me shit. It don't make no sense. So we're looking to Sunday, and once again, just like last year, they're probably going to just ease us along. She's coming along, blah, blah, blah. And then it comes Sunday, she's not playing. How long is that going to go on? Last year, they got by of it for 6 fucking weeks before the playoffs started, and I don't know why she couldn't be ready for the playoffs, but they said she wasn't, so they set her out the rest of the season. She played 12 games last year, 13 games. She missed 30 games last year with a growing injury. That's a lot of damn games for a growing injury. But here we go. The woe is me squad is out, and our own damn coach is a part of it. Put on a charade that night. Oh, it's a tragedy that somebody's doing this shit to Caitlin Clark. They've been doing it for 2.5 years to her now. Do you think Caitlin asked for all this public publicity that she got. Why? Because she's good? You think when she was working her ass off as a little kid, shooting them baskets, shooting them free throws, learning how to dribble, going weaving in between cones, learning how to do the 3-man weave, to say, one day I'm going to be the greatest basketball player, superstar the world's ever seen. Every little kid's going to want to be that. You think as she got older, she thought it was really going to come true? I'm going to take over the world, and everybody's going to bow down to me. She's never once asked for that. She's never once even put another player down. I don't even think she did when Marina Mabry knocked her on her ass last year on purpose. She even played it off. She even took away from it when Shinity Carter did what she did. And we're talking about 3 years of this shit we're talking about right now. Poked in the eye. Slapped in the face. Knocked to the ground. I can't count the times she's been knocked to the ground. Girl that brought in millions of fans. And we can't say thousands no more. We got to say millions. To put it in perspective, the female national championship in Iowa against, I think it was UConn, had a higher attendance rate than the national championship a week later than the men. And then they followed her to the WNBA. They talked about it earlier. I think it was the opening game against, I want to say the Connecticut. First time in years, it's like 2003, they had that arena completely sold out for the Fever and them to play. So the world could see Caitlin Clark play her first WNBA game. All of a sudden, ticket sales are going crazy. You're not on a charter. You're not flying coach no more. You're flying first class. You're flying in private jets now. The world has taken notice because of this girl. Because this girl is so exciting to watch. And how do you people replace? How do you so-called veterans repay that? You want to talk bad about her. You want to talk bad. You want to treat her like shit when she's playing. You want to do dirty shit. Beat her. Beat her fair and square. Don't beat her up. That shit, that's dirty ball, man. Everybody, when you're in a competitive sport, and you are sized up against the person you're going to play, you got to figure out what it is I can do with this person. Okay? In my case, I had to use my size. And my brother Greg, he used his speed because he wasn't big, but he was fast. So when you're playing against somebody who may be better than you, you got to figure out how you can beat them. But in Alyssa Thomas's case, I just soon hurt him. And there's a damn long list of that. And I'm not even going to get started on Kalia Copper with her whining last year when Dwana Bonner came back after she robbed the Indiana Fever of $300,000. Let's just call it what it is. She robbed them and held out and left, and the Indiana Fever let her get by with it because like I said, it's a piss poor run organization. She came here for 9 games. She signed a contract to play for what the time was top money, which was $300,000 a year. Now here it is a year later. That's the league minimum because of their new CBA. Guess why you got that big CBA? And then Acho putting out that stupid scenario the other night. That the WNBA would survive if Caitlin Clark walked away. Caitlin Clark, it has such a big fan base. You don't think she would could easily get corporate sponsors to give her millions of dollars to start her own damn league? You really think that she couldn't do that? Knowing how they see how big of a moneymaker she is, how big the fan base goes, how crazy things can get when they see she's being treated wrong. Why does she get these ridiculous fouls called on her? Why do they not call fouls for her? Why are they letting this happen? And then your dipshit commissioner, Kathy Engelbert, whatever the fuck her name is, does not do a damn thing. Adam Silver, it is time. It is time that you step in. You've got a chance to really grow this league, and you're fumbling the ball. That poster they put out last week. That poster they put out last week of celebrating the WNBA 30-year anniversary. And you didn't even have Caitlin Clark's on it. And what's so funny, you had Sophie Cunningham. God loves Sophie. We all love Sophie. Sophie was on a podcast the other night going, what the hell was I doing on that thing, man? What? She didn't understand it. But that's how this organization's run. The marketing is terrible. They don't know what they're doing. When you're always trying to help feelings, you're going to fail. I never had to. My own brother was my boss at work for 20-some years. And let me tell you something. Not one time did he give a shit about my feelings when he was in my ass about something I did something wrong. Not one time. He let me have it. He didn't show no favoritism or nothing. And the WNBA damn sure ain't showing no favoritism for Caitlin Clark. And nobody's asking them to. We're asking you to do it right. Not just make up, like everybody says, we gotta make up big time rules for Caitlin. No, you don't. You got to enforce the rules you got. Somebody gets throat punched, you kick them out of the fucking game. You fine them. You suspend them. And you say, look, you do it again, it's going to be double that. She got a technical foul for clapping her hands. That was a funny one right there. I had to laugh on that one. Sophie Cunningham pointing. And somehow that was racist. Sophie Cunningham said that her and Dewana had words, and that Dewana said, don't you point your finger at me. And Sophie said, nope, you said the wrong thing. And she never said another word. She just pointed. Just pointed. Thought it was funnier than hell. Funnier than hell. And the memes that came out over that. There's a guy on TikTok named Dibs Sports Talk. He came out with his shirt, and that shirt is awesome, man. You ought to go buy it. It's awesome. And it's so good that he's got copiers trying to steal his idea from him. But if you want to buy original, go to his page, email him. He will sell it to you. It's a cool shirt. It's a really cool shirt. But man, Alyssa Thomas makes her interview, and she became the victim. Not one time did they ask if Caitlin Clark was okay. Not one, and here's the thing: we've not even heard from Caitlin Clark yet. I think the Fever just got her locked away. Say, no, we're not going to let her talk to the. Maybe she has something to say. Maybe they're not going to let her say anything. I don't know. But eventually she's going to have to come out hiding, and she's going to have to face this. This shit's gone ridiculous. It should have been called on the court. Referee should have called it, drew up a flagrant foul, kicked Alyssa Thomas out of the damn game, and then the WNBA could have enforced more penalties if they felt that needed to. But no, she got a suspension because they didn't catch it in the game. It was caught after the game, and she got a suspension next day. I get it. It should have been called in the game. But Vision and Jason Whitlock has put out videos of Caitlin Clark on the sideline before she walked back to the locker room and noted that, and I have to admit, not one trainer walked back there with her. Not one. And she looked like she was going to go back into the game, and Stephanie White had pulled her. I'm going to have to rebut that a little bit, because if you look at the play when Stephanie White called the timeout, Caitlin Clark was beat to the hoop and beat bad. She was beat bad. So was she hurting? Could she move? Who knows? They call the timeout. They're in a huddle, and when they broke, she said "Yay break!" slapped her teammates in the hands, and then she walked off. I don't know what was said in that huddle. I don't think nobody does. But there's so much in conspiracy theories going on out there, and I kind of think it's bullshit, because I do see her wearing that heating pad, I guess it is, when she's on the bench, when there's a timeout, and when she's subbed out and she's on the bench. She also sits on that same seat that has that thick padding that she sat on last year while she was nursing her groin injury, so she could sit up higher, so it's easier to get up. That all pinpoints to a back injury. Trust me. I got a lift chair. It's for when my back hurts. I'm like, hell. I got it for when I just had my hip replaced last year. I'm like, hell, I push this button, it'll stand me up, man. So I get that about sitting up high. In this chair right here, I got it set up high, so I can get up, right, get out of this chair real easy. So the evidence says she may have a back injury. We don't know really if there's anything going on behind the scenes. But I do know this. I don't like what Stephanie White's saying right here when she's not defending her player and coming out going, Alyssa Thomas making herself out to be the damn victim here. Just stop. We all know that she's been proven to be a liar. That shit she's talking about happened last year at Indiana, or the year before, or whatever it was. No, it was last year that we all learned that she was a liar. Kalia Copper goes public about, they were booing DeWanna Bonner last year. Goddamn right we're going to boo her. She stole money from the Indiana Fever. Then left to go be with her wife in Phoenix. Took the money and run after 9 games. We were supposed to have a Hall of Fame caliber player. Should I say, I'm not going to take it away from her. DeWanna Bonner will be in the Hall of Fame. She's a Hall of Fame player. She's going to the Hall of Fame. We wanted that on the Indiana Fever. No, she got replaced in the starting lineup by Lexi Hall, and the reason why, Lexi's younger and better. Facts. Lexi Hall is just a younger, better player than DeWanna Bonner is right now. Would she been better than DeWanna 10 years ago? Hell no. DeWanna is 3rd all-time leading scorer in WNBA history. And she did that at Indiana. She got that recognition. And guess what? Caitlin's on the sideline. We got to get DB back in the game, get her the ball, because she's one shot away from becoming the 3rd all-time leading scorer in WNBA history. And they did it. They put her in the game so she can get that shot and get a standing ovation from the Indiana Fever fans. Hello? All of a sudden, she gets replaced in the starting lineup by Lexi Hall. She has a personal issue that she stayed away from the team for so long, and the whole time Stephanie White's lying, and she knows exactly what the hell's going on. She lied, kept everybody in the dark. Dwana Bonner has something going on the whole time. Dwana Bonner's like, I want out of Indiana. I want to go be on the same team with my lady, Alyssa Thomas. And that's just fact. So when she come back to Indiana after she did that and left the Indiana Fever high and dry, trust me, Hoosierland, we ain't going to forget. We ain't going to forget that shit. We're going to let you know about it. We were booing the shit out of you. Because you know why? Because we're passionate about our basketball here. We gave you the standing. We gave you the platform. We gave you the standing ovation when you did what you did. And we loved you for it. We were expecting you to come here and be a Dwana Bonner that wasn't washed up. But you were what? But you're washed up, and she's 38 years old. She needs to retire. You even see it now when she's playing. That ain't a Hall of Fame player that's playing. That's a former Hall of Fame player that's playing. And Kalia Copper said, "Oh, they booed her." Goddamn right we did. We probably will every damn time she comes into Gamer's Fieldhouse. We're gonna boo her since she gets off the damn bus. She left us hanging. We're not gonna forget that shit. We're never gonna forget that shit. Reggie Miller put the New York Knicks out of the damn playoffs with 8 points in 16 seconds. They hate him there. They do. They hate him there. Even when he's on commentary, they boo the shit out of him when he comes in that building. And he plays along with it because he knows he owned them. He got them. And they're never going to be able to take that away from Reggie Miller. He did something that they say is impossible to do, and he did it. So every time he goes to do his game commentary on TV for I guess it's ESPN now. They boo the shit out of him in New York. They ain't forgot. New York's passionate about their basketball too. So when Dwana Bonner comes to Indiana, she's gonna get booed. That's just part of basketball. If you don't like it, don't play. When you got crazed fans trolling you on social media, that comes with the program of being a star. They're gonna love you or they're gonna hate you, and if they hate you, they're gonna give you shit. They're gonna talk shit. Don't get butthurt. Keep the butt hurt. You're going to get butt hurt, you better rub some salve on it. It's just going to get worse. People talk shit. I got people coming into my comments on my shows. They talk shit. When I'm on my lives, I got a guy that comes in every single live to talk shit, especially when I'm on there talking about the Cowboys. To talk shit. There's trolls out there. Alyssa Thomas, you're not the damn victim here. This victim bullshit. Professional victims. Stop it. It's ridiculous. The real victim is sitting in a gym by herself with just doctors and coaches, assistant coaches around her. No teammates. She's not running back. She's not running plays. She's not doing wind sprints. Well, she may be doing. I don't know. Who knows what she's doing when she's just doing therapy. So when she comes back and all of a sudden well, obviously she'll probably have a couple practice when she comes back. But I'm saying, will she be back Sunday? Right now, I don't know. Until I know that she's on the damn floor with her teammates practicing at full power. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Caitlin's ready to go. But she's not right now. Is it a PR stunt? Are they just hiding her from the media with all this craziness? This shit has went crazy. professional victims. And Stephanie White acting like the WNBA is like a culture club or some shit. It's a professional basketball league. You are paid to play basketball at the highest level, not to sympathize. When you see dirty play, you call that shit out. And then you trust your powers that be to make those adjustments and make those disciplines happen. And then we put a stop to the shit. David Stern was in charge of the WNBA. You would not see this shit. He would put a stop to this shit real fast and in a hurry. It's time for Adam Silver to step in. Say, look, man, Kathy, you suck at your job. I got to put somebody in here that knows how to handle this shit. I need to get proper referees to do these games. I need somebody qualified. Then Kathy Engelberg puts out her damn little statement. And not once did she mention the Indiana Fever. Not once. Not once did she mention Kayla Clark. No, the WNBA is not going to tolerate troll fans on social media. What the hell can you do? It's social media. These people can go on there, like I said, make a fake profile, and then go talk shit, and then go back and delete that profile and go back to the one that everybody knows them by, and nobody knows it was them, right? Because these people know how to erase their tracks. Georgia beef up security during these games and at practices. You make sure these girls are protected when they're on the job, and you make damn sure they're protected when they're in the game. When you see dirty ball players, one right after another, when you're seeing it being a trend of one player, then you have to do something about that one player. I don't want to see her lose her damn career, but I want to see her straighten this game up. And obviously, she's been doing it for so long, she ain't gonna be able to. Maybe it's time to move on from somebody like that. I don't know. She's a dirty ball player. Nafisa Collier has not played a game this year because of Alyssa Thomas. Angel Reese got choke slammed because of Alyssa Thomas. And it goes from there. The great Candace Parker got her knee taken out because of Alyssa Thomas. There's a trend to this. And all of a sudden she does Kayla Clark and she gets one damn game. One damn game and a $1,000 fine, which makes $1.5 million a year. For 43 games. 43 games a season is all she gets. She gets $1.5 million. $1.5 million. $1.5 million for that. I'll get that out in a minute, man. So give myself a goofy laugh. Should have been more in a couple more games. You got to make them feel it now. I know when they were only making $56,000 a year a couple years ago, $1,000 would have hurt. It's not going to hurt them now. They're making money. And they're going to make more if they play this shit right. If you guys market your league right. Or hell, if you want to market the way you're doing, you better call up fucking Paul Levesque of the WWE, a.k.a. Triple H. If you want to play like that, he'll market the shit out of that. Trust me. He married to Vince McMahon's daughter. He knows exactly what he's going to do there. Shit, if that's the way you guys want this league to be played, we're going to be rough and tough. No, man. People want to watch their teams play. They want to see their stars play. Steph Curry stuck up for her. LeBron James is taking up for her. But her own goddamn coach can't. Her goddamn commissioner can't. They ain't heard shit from them. Oh, we're gonna start implementing more flagrant fouls, and we're gonna call these games right. That girl can go to the goddamn hole and be slapped the shit out of, and there will be no call. But by God, you blow on Angel Wilson, she's going to the free throw line. That girl gets damn near half her points from the free throw line. Same with Paige Beckers and a few others. They just protect them. But Kaylin, they want to beat the shit, let the shit beat out of them because they're so afraid that the rest of these catty ass women in this league are going to, oh, look there, you're going to coddle her because she's the money cat. She's the money cow. Cash cow, should I say. No, call it right. Be fair. When she plays defense, she plays good defense. Don't call the damn foul. I literally watched the play where she's moving out of the frame. She's getting the hell out. She's giving the lady the lane, but she's got her hands up. And don't even slap at her because the girl went into her. They called that damn foul on Caitlin Clark. It's awful. It's awful. It doesn't take a blind man to see this shit. We see it every single game. And I'm not going to say it's just her because I've watched a lot of other games with well, I'm not going to say a lot because if you're not playing against the Indiana Fever, probably chances are I'm not watching. But I have glimpsed at a few other games. I'll flip the channel, check it out for a minute, and I'll see some bad bullshit. And I'll sit there and cuss the rest for a minute. And like, goddamn, you ain't got to call that. Because they're bad. They're terrible. They don't know what they're doing. Like my buddy Bill said, he's a high school coach in the state of Indiana on the IHSAA certified. And he said these coaches in the these refs in the WNBA are not even qualified to do his job. And he's a high school coach. I mean, a high school referee. I'll get that shit out in a minute, man. He sees it. The world sees it. But our dumbass coach wants to coddle the person who did the throat punching because that's the real victim. I can't even make this shit up. You seen it on the video. It's right here. It's all over YouTube. It's all over social media. Help yourself. Man, I appreciate you hit that subscription button. I've been getting some good subscriptions on YouTube lately, and I do appreciate all that. I appreciate the views that I've gotten. I appreciate the comments that I've received. I appreciate the shares that I've got. The last couple weeks has been great. I really don't do a lot of WNBA content. My heart and soul is with the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm a Cowboys influencer. But I love basketball, and I love Indiana basketball. So I will watch the Fever, especially when they have somebody like Caitlin Clark on their team. And then when all this is going batshit crazy, I had only planned to do some Indiana Fever games. Talk about, hey, the score was blah, 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 and blah, 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 and Caitlin Clark kicked ass. So that's basically all the content I was going to do on WNBA this year until this. My Sophie Cunningham video, thank you all. Things hit almost 40,000 views at right now, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. But continue to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a Cowboys fan, please hit that subscribe button. If you're a Fever fan, hit that subscribe button. We'll talk Fever. I love to talk sports. Hell, I'll talk boxing if you want to. I don't care. But my heart is with the Dallas Cowboys. It always has been. I've been a fan of the Dallas Cowboys for 52 years. I've only been a fan of the Fever. I watched them as they come in. I watched Tamika Catchings. I watched the WNBA as it started. I actually tried to talk my next door neighbor. She used to play basketball for a local high school that we have here in my town I grew up in. I actually tried to talk her into trying out for the Fever when they started, and she turned it down. But she could ball. She knew how to play, so that's why I said it. I mean, I get some people think that women's basketball is a joke, and I understand it's basically what seventh grade level basketball, but it's until the Caitlin Clark started hitting the damn shots from the cheap seats. Man, I thought it was a joke. I really did. Then I'm like, man, this girl can flat out play, and she sees the court. She has good court vision, and everybody you come at her with anything they could find. Oh, she turns the ball over too much. A lot of those turnovers, man, come with because players are not ready for the pass to come to them, or it's a miscommunication on where they're supposed to be. And of course, there is the few times you're going to get stripped. You got to understand, just because Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon does not mean that these are still not some of the greatest women basketball players in the world in this league. They are, and they can play, and they'll try to, and they will take the ball from you. They will force you to turn the ball over. But there's the haters out there, and God love it. I love you all. I do. I was in a debate with one earlier, man, and he says Kelsey Mitchell is the better player on the team, and that's his part. That's his right to say that. I don't believe it, and I don't think 5 million of more fans believes it either, man. But she's a phenomenon. She's a generational talent. Because anybody who can shoot the ball that deep, that many times, and get on a streak, and when she's hot, man, she'll let it fly, and they'll come in drones. But here recently, when she gets in that zone like that, Stephanie White takes her out of the game. So it makes me wonder if there something going on. Now Caitlin has come out and said, no, me and Stephanie are great. She has my back. I love Stephanie. But I don't see Stephanie taking up for it. I don't see Stephanie saying, damn, I should have took Caitlin out of the game when she just hit 3 threes in a row. No, she sticks to, that's just what we do. And then she comes and she ices her own damn player. That does not make sense. Even if it's Kelsey Mitchell. But she don't take Kelsey out of the game like that. Kelsey gets her playing time. But I don't see when Kelsey's on a heater. You ride that. They ride the shit out of it. Because they're promoting, I guess, Kelsey to be I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I just see what I see. And I see Caitlin on the sideline, madder than hell. You don't take that game right there we're talking about, the diabolical game. When they called the timeout, but of course, like I said, she did get burned and she wasn't even in the play. It's like I can't do this. I was yelling like, Caitlin, get your ass on defense. And then she never came back in the game, so I'm like, ooh, maybe something was wrong with her. But there's others out there like Vision. He says he thinks that she was a miscommunication on defense, and she was on the sideline and she was mad. I have not seen that. And that when Stephanie said you're out, she walked off. And that she's had enough. But I tell you what, Indiana, if the girl ever decides to get out of here, good God. That would be a tragedy, man. That would be a travesty, dude. If she left this league, it would be bad for this league. I don't care what Acho says. And the proof is in the pudding last year when she was out for those 30 games. In those 30 games, the viewership dropped 50% because she was not in the game. Yes, you know what? What was really amazing about that is they were still having these arenas filled up. You know why? Because she was there. She was there signing autographs. She's a great person. She seemed like a great kid. She comes before the games and she signs autographs for anybody she possibly can. She will spend so much time going down that tunnel after a game. And the reason why I know this because I see the videos that she's signing all these autographs, as many as she can. There is literally pictures on social media of people seeing her at a grocery store, and she'll stop and talk to them like they're the most important person to talk to at that time. And fans know this, so they came to watch her set the damn bench and to try to get autographs from her. Ticket sales money-wise went down because they couldn't sell $100 tickets. They were selling $20 tickets, and they still sold. But viewership went down 50%. And I think you better think about that before you decide to push this woman out of this league. Because I think there's millions of fans going with her. I know I am. So, I've ranted long enough. I had to come on and talk about those interviews I saw. And when I seen that our own coach did not go to bat for her own player, it just breaks. It's just heartbreaking, man. It's so heartbreaking. So I'm gonna, like I said, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you for all the subscriptions that I've been getting, all the views, and all the commentary I've been getting. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, you know what it is. We are still them boys. Have a good one.